This week in gaming, February 23rd, 2025. Hi, I know you're such a little needy baby. I know. You just want to be held all the time, don't you? Well, I can't because I have to do the gaming news. So I'm going to have to put you down. Are you going to be okay with that? She's not going to be okay with that. Yeah, she's already upset. She's like, motherfucker. All right. So today is February 23rd, 2025, and we're going to be taking a look at the past week in gaming. Oh, little cat. Yeah, she's so cute. She's such a little sweetheart. She's my co-pilot, as you can see. Hi. So we're going to start with some wins and fails. We have Minecraft banned from YouTube and new game dev jobs. Jeez, if I could speak. And we'll take you'll figure out what I'm talking about in a second. So first up is our fail of the week: Warner Bros. Versus Minecraft YouTubers. Because Warner Bros. Is making the new Minecraft movie, they believe that all the revenue from Minecraft videos on YouTube are rightfully theirs. I am not joking. If you upload a gameplay footage of Minecraft, which is something that's always been okay. Like, Mojang has always said that it's okay to do that. Well, your videos will now get taken, or they won't get taken down, they'll get copyright struck. You don't get, I guess it's not a strike, because you don't get a strike on your channel, they just get all the revenue from all of your video. So, kind of, like, it's still really shitty, and de-incentivizes the need to even make videos. By the way, I forgot to get music going. Hang on. We've been playing this whole stream with no music. Okay. There we go. So, actually, let's pause the music because we're going to take a look at a video. This is the video that actually goes deeper into this.
So
I'm not
midnight now.
joking.
It is way too late to be making a video like this.
Are they
It's
fucking
happened multiple
stupid?
times now, and I feel like
I guess
need to come
so.
forward. So 12 hours ago, I released a video on my test world. Pretty silly video, but I wanted to talk about it anyway. So I had this little chicken animation that I programmed with a nether portal with this, and I had a fake apple item that was just a chicken, the newer chicken in the latest update, and I
Just
ate it.
wait, guys. You're
Now,
about to be
part
so
of that
much
skit
more
involved
angry.
A song playing in the background, and I'm gonna play the video for you, but unfortunately, I need to mute the song because Warner Brothers is being a bit temperamental. So this is the latest video that I released about 12 hours ago. Mojang gave the chicken full netherite, and about over here, I ran into some problems because I played this skit that I programmed with a few commands, and once the chicken walked through the nether portal and came back, I was playing a song called Mice on Venus by C418. Very famous song. I can't play it right now because I'm gonna get in trouble. Here you can see I'm beckoning the chicken with seeds. I pick it up and then I start eating it. And that's the meme. If you're familiar on my channel, if you've subscribed, you know that when Mice on Venus plays, something dangerous is afoot. So I uploaded it, nothing went wrong for a while, I didn't publish it yet. 5 hours into the publication of the video, I get this doozy. Hi Phoenix SC, copyrighted content has been detected in your video. Mojang gave the new chicken full netherite. The visibility of a video is not impacted, but you can no longer monetize it. The copyright owner is now either monetizing it or receiving analytics about it.
They're
It is
monetizing.
never this one.
Yeah,
It's
they're
not a strike,
they're
it's not a
monetizing
channel,
it.
so it's a claim. And so the content used is Mice on Venus, owned by Warner Chappell. Since when did Warner Chappell own Minecraft music? That's
Since
owned
they
by
started
Mojang,
making the movie,
or C418,
obviously.
because he created it. Mojang owns all the permissions to it. Unless Mojang signed something with Warner, that has severe implications for anyone who's playing or recording Minecraft content on YouTube. It's probably completely unnecessary for me to show you guys the usage guidelines in the game, because obviously you can use Minecraft music in your videos. If you add audio commentary to the footage, that's fine. I mean, I feel like this is pretty unique. So if it's established that whatever I'm doing is fine, why has this happened? Now you may be aware that
Is Warner
Chappell
Brothers
and
not
Warner
making enough
Brothers
money or
is
what?
producing
Brother,
Minecraft
have you
movie.
not seen that they've
And
been
now
like
they're at full
making
range to
bombs
do
after
this thing. This
bombs?
has happened multiple times. I'll show you the other
Warner
examples
Brothers
in a
is
second.
the
This is
company
not the end
behind
of it. So
the
just like
DC
first
universe,
instance that I made a
dude.
video
Of course they're
about,
not
which
making
would've
enough
been
money.
this one, the Minecraft movie teaser isn't great. Their claim doesn't make sense.
They just
So
fired,
I've
like,
already
everybody in their
submitted
gaming
this view,
division.
So I'll just click view all actions here. Okay, here we go.
It is
So
a
in
desperate
escrow
move.
at the moment, which is what happens when you file a dispute. Now the content they used was Mice on Venus, but make it extra nostalgic. Kind of claim is that? They don't own Mice on Venus, but make it extra nostalgic. Can I even... The issue is I cannot play this because they're just gonna claim it again.
Not even the same song.
I didn't use this. It's a cover by Ember. It's cool though. I really don't know who's responsible for this, but this makes no sense to me. Now, as I mentioned, this is not the first time this has happened. I'm going to go through every single time this has happened on the channel. Obviously, with the way that I make my videos, the genre,
he's not the
this is
only
gonna
one
be a
either.
problem in the future. I have no idea whether I can play Mice on Venus or Moog City or Subwoofer Lullaby anymore because Warner owns it. Right, so once again, I cannot show the music here because I'm going to get in trouble. This is the first time it's happened. So Dawn by Sky Miner. I played a fan movie and they had the audacity to claim that. I literally pinned a comment here that pointed out they muted that portion. But here you can see it's Mice on Venus, so same thing, but this issue has been referenced by multiple creators, as I mentioned in this video. The visibility of your video is not impacted, but you can no longer monetize. Mumbo Jumbo got affected, and I think this was resolved moments later. But the other more ridiculous one was this video, which I didn't want to make a big deal out of for obvious reasons, but this video was made as a tribute to Alex, or Alex Testria, the creator of Brickcraft.
Minecraft only survived because of Minecraft music videos / Minecraft animations. Yeah, this is like cutting into some of their biggest audience.
Wanted to mute, but I just couldn't be bothered at that point. They released their claim 30 days later because they had to. The song here that was played, if you play it back in the video, was not Mice on Venus. It was Moog City 2, and here is the claim again. Warner Chapel, Moog City 2. I really don't get what's happening. There may be wide-reaching implications for this. There are implications for me because I can no longer show videos that have Minecraft music in the background. I don't know what's happening. I don't know the details between Mojang, Microsoft, or Warner and what they've signed into their contract. Whether Warner Brothers now has full rights to do this, I surely hope not, because if I had to guess, the rights would still sit with Mojang or C418. Obviously, it's because of the Minecraft movie. Anyway, I wanted to point this out. I want to let people know, other creators, just be careful. If this is happening to you, let me know in the comments. You're not alone.
So, yeah, Minecraft videos are apparently getting taken down by Warner Brothers. Time to get Warner Brothers bankrupt. Doesn't work. It's the only appropriate move. Yeah, maybe. It's kind of insane. I imagine that there's probably some sort of mix-up within their like corporate ladder where like someone was like, okay, so we have the rights to use this like song for our movie, and then someone was like, oh, we have the rights? That means we can monetize every single YouTube video that uses it, which is absolute insane mental gymnastics and pretty dire for the entire like content creation community on YouTube, especially considering Minecraft is only what it is today because of Minecraft YouTubers. Kind of a bad move. So I'm hoping that Mojang will be like, whoa, and like step in maybe, considering that this is their bread and butter. But we will see. Anyways, next slide.
So it is midnight.
Our win for the today is that CD Projekt Red is hiring. Let's go. You too could work for Cyberpunk 2077. While all studios are firing and shutting their doors, one has remained in business, and that is CD Projekt Red. Instead of firing people, they're actually hiring new people and opening up an entire new office in Boston. This new Boston office is going to be working on a project called Project Orion, which is supposed to be a sequel to Cyberpunk 2077. We have some like, not necessarily leaks, but based on some of the positions that they're hiring for right now, we know that it's going to be a first-person shooter, and that it will have an immersive crowd system. Apparently, they were talking about like the most immersive crowd system in gaming. So we'll see what that means. That sounds pretty exciting. That's kind of what they were promising with the first Cyberpunk, but the crowds were really dumb. So I guess we'll see. I mean, that was one of the main criticisms, so it sounds like they're listening. Also, it's unlikely that this game will come out before 2027, so it's going to be a while. It's in pre-development. It's not going to enter post-development until like The Witcher 4 is done, which is still a ways away in itself. So it'll be a while before we get this game. But there's going to be an entire new Boston studio working on it, which is really cool. So I think that this is a movement in the right direction, like a company actually hiring people instead of firing them. So that's exciting. This is actually this is a very unique circumstance within the last 2 years. So I just wanted to point this out and bring attention to it because I think it's a great thing. Next, we have Elden Ring the movie. I'm not shitting you. George R.R. Martin hinted at the possibility of an Elden Ring movie in the works. He said that there's some talk about making a movie out of Elden Ring. And then what's his name? It's not. Is it Miyamoto? What the hell is his name? I can't remember. The creator of Elden Ring, the game director, was also saying that they were interested in adapting it to a motion picture, but that they didn't really know anything about the medium and that they'd have to partner with someone that they felt confident with. So there's a few hurdles that this will have to go through to even get to the point of like being a real project. But it seems like everyone involved in Elden Ring are interested in adapting it onto the silver screen. So that's exciting. I think that would be a lot of fun. However, George R.R. Martin also said that he wanted to finish the next entry in his series for A Song of Ice and Fire before he starts working on an Elden Ring movie, which basically means that this shit's never coming out. Fucking George R.R. Martin will die before he ever releases a new Song of Ice and Fire novel. That's never coming out. And I have a little bit of fan art right here. I thought this was funny. Kate Blanchett as Marika, Lee Pace as Radagon, Henry Cavill as Godfrey, Nikki Amuka Bird as Renala, and then Eleanor Tomlinson. I've never heard of these two people, but I thought that would be fun to just like play around with the idea of who would be in what roles. I think this is exciting. I would love an Elden Ring movie. What is this? What is playing? Boogie? I haven't heard this one. Man, they are squeezing the gaming community with the amount of game movie adaptations. They sure are, but this one would be fun. I mean, if it was George R.R. Martin working on it, I would be in the theater for sure. Next, we have NetEase fires US devs. This is the complete opposite of CD Projekt Red. As Marvel continues to break records, the team responsible for building some of the foundation have been fired. This means that development will be moved entirely to China, and the game will likely not be getting any further large updates. So that's depressing. Here's a tweet from one of the level designers on Marvel Rivals with NetEase. He says, "Hey folks, well, I just got laid off from my job working on Marvel Rivals with NetEase. Was an enormous pleasure to work with my American coworkers who joined me in this sad coaling. Just couldn't dodge the big boot, I guess, no matter how big the success of the gig. So now I'm seeking a new role and would appreciate your support. If you hear of any opportunities or just want to catch up, please send me a message or a comment below. I'd love to reconnect." This is fucked up. This is insane. One of the biggest success stories in gaming history in at least the last decade. And the biggest upset to the live service hero shooter genre, which is an oversaturated market. Marvel Rivals is a miracle game. And they just laid off every single US dev. Every single one of them. There is another thing going around. There's articles saying that their reasoning for it was that they were woke and lazy. I don't believe it for a second. I don't believe it for a second. If they were woke and lazy, the game would not have ended up like it did. What the fuck, they were doing so well? Exactly. That is what everyone is saying. Is this about the Let Me Solo Her? That would be a really sick movie. Just the Let Me Solo Her, the movie. Man, there's... Oh yeah, I already read that one. So, next, no Marvel Rivals PvE mode ever. So this was something that I was really excited about. I was really hoping that they would do it. It's a bit of a long shot, but with the team in the US completely fired, some of the people that built the levels and like the mechanics behind the game, this isn't ever gonna happen. NetEase even confirmed that there are no plans to add PvE mode to Marvel Rivals. After firing the team behind some of the foundation of the game, this comes as no surprise. It would appear that the team has switched to a live service slop engine and will likely only be adding new characters and skins for the foreseeable future. With many of their level designers fired, it's also unlikely that there will be many new levels to play. I don't know why they did that. really don't know. It's not a money issue. It's absolutely not a money issue. I mean, every single event skin costs $40 and that's on a 48% off sale. So it's actually worth like $80 apparently. They're doing fine monetarily. I can promise you that. With like 500,000 people playing a day, yeah, they don't have a money issue. They have a we don't like our devs issue, and we don't value the work that they provide us. It's insane. I've never seen so much disrespect for the people that made your product. They made the foundation of the game. They did okay. They went, well, I guess we don't need you anymore, right? We can have the Chinese devs back over here just make a few skins every so often and keep the slop running. Unbelievable. So disrespectful. Oh, rip Marvel Rivals. NetEase, what are you doing? Yeah, and that also brings up Overwatch. Overwatch has entered the conversation because they just entered a new season, and apparently the most watched games on Twitch swapped from Marvel Rivals to Overwatch. So Overwatch retook the first place. We'll see how that goes. I still don't think Overwatch is a very fun game, but it is really interesting to see that they are coming back. Some people have said that it'd be really baller for Blizzard to hire all the people that were fired from NetEase. It's not going to happen. Blizzard has their own money issues. They can't hire anybody. If anything, they're probably going to be firing people soon. But it's still a funny idea. What the fuck? Are they not learning? So they are repeating the same mistakes as Overwatch 2 did. Yeah, literally. It's not looking good for the history of Marvel Rivals, and it's a huge bummer because it's such a good game. I don't think there will be any immediate issues. Like, it's still a really fun game. People love it, and people continue to play it. But in the future, people are going to get bored. And when they don't have any devs to make any updates, then what are people going to do? They're going to play the next game that comes out. Marvel Rivals killing themselves. People are going to play Overwatch just to spite on NetEase. That's what some people have been saying. There's been a large exodus. Hey, friend, let's keep it positive and supportive here. No, shut the fuck up, bot. We're not keeping it positive. So yeah, that's a huge bummer. Next, we have Oblivion versus Avowed. This was interesting. This has been going viral lately. People have been comparing Oblivion from, 14 years ago to Avowed, which just came out. So when you steal things, you get in trouble with the guards.
You won't get away with this. Stop, thief! Put that back, you worthless thief.
Oh, he took it back?
Over, lawbreaker.
Yeah, and then the guard finally shows up.
I'll take any stolen goods.
The cool thing is the guard was actually running to him outside the entire time. That's why it took so long. The guard was actually traveling to him as he was stealing.
Then pay with your blood. Yeah!
Oh, there's a ton of guards. Apparently there's no stealing mechanics in Avowed. You can just take people's shit and no one cares.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
Hey, are you eating that? Are you drinking that? Well, it's mine now. He's like, okay, fuck it. Hey, you want that? You like that grog? Well, that's mine now. Fine, you can have it. I didn't even want it. Every single guard just gets triggered instantly. This part.
Haven't you adherents taken enough?
Literally just stealing from a beggar. This is glitched. I mean, Oblivion's not perfect by any means. Let's be honest. It's not supposed to make that sound. I think he's just opening the door 100 million times a second. This shit's so bugged. Oh my gosh.
Right. You are aware I can see you digging through my things.
Well, what are you gonna do about it? Crazy. To be honest, the buggy mechanic made Oblivion amazing. Kind of it did, yeah. I went back and played Oblivion recently, and it was a lot of fun. Also, the lockpicking sucks in Avowed. I didn't realize this, but it's literally just hold E to lockpick, pretty much. At least Oblivion had like an actual minigame. I will say though that this minigame caused me so much stress back in the day. But I'd rather do that than just press F to unlock. Also, there's no pickpocketing in Avowed, apparently.
Hello.
I don't know. This is crazy. Like, I don't know. I find this really disappointing. It doesn't feel like this game is very open in the same way that Oblivion was. And I feel like that should be expected, you know? Like, I don't think that it's crazy to be like, hey, Oblivion came out 14 years ago. Can we get something similar like that today? Like, why is Oblivion still the gold standard of, like, first-person open-world RPGs? And Skyrim. But, like, to this day, we still have not gotten a game similar to either of those.
We've got a pickpocket here.
Like, Oblivion was truly open in every sense of the word.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law.
Because it's
in
that
my
good.
watch.
Yeah. To be fair, Oblivion was, like, so ahead of its time. It's insane. But that's how a lot of games were in, like, 2007. Like,
The three brothers a couple of days ago.
this is another cool thing. The people will like talk to each other in Oblivion, and like
So I've heard.
sometimes you can hear them say things, and it'll actually trigger quests. Like you can overhear them, and you'll suddenly get a new quest accepted. In Avowed, they just kind of stand there and pretend like they're talking. Every single NPC in Oblivion also follows a schedule. So they'll go shopping or like do things like that, and it's really fun when you do the murder like quest lines for the what do they call it? The Black Hand? What are they? The Murder Guild. If you join them, you'll have to like memorize certain characters like schedules, and you can like find them on certain parts of the day alone in a park, and you can kill them there. It's so cool.
I can't believe that Glisto would live with
And that's in 2007, my guy. This is 2025. Like, I don't think that it's unreasonable to expect the same level of quality. And no passion. This game feels like it was made just for the money. I don't even think that's true. I do believe in Obsidian as a studio. I think they missed a little bit on this one. And this is a $70 game. Like, if it was $40, like, I'm pretty sure, Outer Worlds was $40. If it was like that, I would have no issue with this. But, like, I don't know, it doesn't feel as feature-rich as some of their other games. Like, even Fallout New Vegas was more in-depth than this, but they also did use Bethesda's engine.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
I mean, people talk about Bethesda having an outdated engine, but no one's made anything better yet.
Fighters Guild.
No one's made something that has the same level of, like, detail.
Do you really think the Adults killed the Claviger?
Are you kidding? Even the High Inquisitor wouldn't do that.
All bystander NPCs dialogue is strictly scripted in Avowed. I feel like that's a little bit of a leading statement, but I agree. Yeah, it's
She knew things about
the only time that they talk is like just something that happens every time. It's not random.
Exactly. She made it all.
So yeah, that's just a quick comparison. I didn't want to watch the full video, but it is insane. Can we? Oh, I guess I can't open that. I forgot to. Hang on. I forgot to credit the creator for that one. Where's the video? Okay. So this video is from Tara K JK on YouTube. So go check out the full video if you want to see it. It's 17 minutes long. I think we only watched about 5 minutes of it. But it's more of that. It's more of the same. It's very telling. Honestly, I thought Avowed looked really cool up until I saw this video, and it kind of made me sad. Another thing, in this thumbnail, it shows that you can knock over objects in the world. Because everything's like a physics-based object in Oblivion. Everything in Avowed is like stuck to the table, so you're not actually able to knock anything over, which I thought was also kind of lame. God damn, 1,230 points. Good job, Mo. So next, we have Twitch's new rules. So Twitch, if you haven't noticed, I know a few of you out there are Twitch streamers yourselves. There's a new storage rule, and this didn't really affect me too much because I am still under 100 hours. But I did the math, and after 1.8 years of doing this very show, I will have reached the storage limit on my channel. Twitch has announced new rules that users may only have 100 total hours of videos saved to their channel. This includes highlights and uploads. Users have until April 19th, 2025 to remove their videos or have them deleted. If you are already over the limit, no further videos or highlights can be saved. So if you want to like save a VOD or something, but you're over the limit, you cannot. And as you can see, this particular user, this is from Ham and Cheddar on Twitch. They have 2,109 hours and 25 minutes that they have to go through and delete. That's heartbreaking. So they made their own, so they make their VOD system useless, pretty much. Eventually you will have to remove all your content. It's just a matter of time, basically. It's not like 100 hours per month or 100 hours per year. It's 100 hours forever. So if you ever get up to that amount of content on your channel, you won't be able to save anymore. So I'm sure everybody's taking all their videos and putting them on YouTube, and I'm sure Google's probably pissed off because they have users like this putting 2,109 hours on their servers. I'm really hoping that YouTube doesn't implement something similar because that would be crazy. Wow, they destroy their own platform just like the team hosting my VODs. Yeah, it's a problem. Luckily I upload all my VODs to YouTube, so like I'm not super worried about it, or at least like I upload these shows to YouTube. But yeah, we're gonna have a lot of lost footage. One person pointed out in a Discord I'm in that this is a major issue for speedrunners. There's a lot of speedrunning like proof and like runs that are gonna be lost to time forever because of this change. I upload mine on YouTube too, so hi. Well, good luck. Hopefully YouTube doesn't implement anything similar. And man, I understand that Twitch is trying to penny pinch and save as much money as possible. I understand and I accept that that's the reality. But man, is this not it? I'm really upset about the way that this is going. I think that 100 hours, maybe a year would be fair, or like, you know, allow people to continue uploading. But eventually every single streamer, if they do shows like for example Atrioc with Marketing Monday, I'm certain if he saved all those Marketing Mondays onto his channel is well over the limit. So people who run like shows or like game shows or just save like incredible moments on Twitch, like they can't do that anymore. And if they can, then they won't be able to do it in the future. So it's a bummer. And apparently they were about to get rid of clips entirely. This was the compromise. They were gonna entirely get rid of the clipping system. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I don't think that this is a good rule, but who knows? Maybe things at Twitch are really bad right now. So kind of an ill omen, I would say, for the future. Next, we have Magic the Gathering x Final Fantasy collab. This one is awesome. Do you remember how you could host other people's streams when you were not streaming? Back then, you could host people from your team. Now you can't do anything with Twitch teams. Oh, that's a bummer. I didn't know they stopped that. I don't think YouTube will. What? Twitch is what it is with clip feature. Yeah, so they didn't get rid of it, so that's good. They had a little bit of common sense there, but it's kind of scary that they're even thinking about doing that. I really hope they don't. Anyways, Magic the Gathering announced a new collab with Final Fantasy launching June 13th, and you better believe I'm gonna be buying some of these cards. I love my children's cardboard. It's amazing. This will include 2 new commander decks, a starter kit, and packs featuring characters from several different Final Fantasies, like Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII, Emmett Share from Final Fantasy XIV. They had Final Fantasy X characters. It's gonna be sick. Honestly, I'm really excited to play some of these. There's also a bunch of unique cards, like double-sided cards, And other cards like Emmett Shear will transform into a different card when you have 10 cards in your graveyard. It's really cool. They have some new mechanics coming in, so I'm really excited for that. He would just start his own streaming service. YouTube can't do that. They would kill themselves. Just think about how Mr. Beast would manage his videos. Yeah, it would be a problem for sure. Oh, I just started playing Magic the Gathering. Really? I have a deck somewhere. I think it's right here on my bookcase. Yep, here it is. I am a Rakdos player. I love my black reds. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm a big Magic head myself. Here's my deck. My dick. Some of these cards are facing backwards. I wonder why that is. I think this might be a two-parter. This is my the commander that I use. This is from, I think, the D&D era. I guess you can't really see him. His name is Prosperous Tomebound. He has Death Touch, and he's a 2 colorless and a black-red card. So you only need 4 to summon him. He's not too bad. At the beginning of your end step, exile the top card from your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play that card. Whenever you play a token or play a card from exile, create a treasure token, which is like a one mana token. Basically, I have a bunch of cards that do the same thing in this deck, and I'll end up generating like 20, 40, maybe even 60 mana a turn. It's crazy. It's an absolute insane deck, and every time I play it, people bully me. Like if I'm playing, if I play with more than one person in a commander game, everybody teams up on me because they always assume I'm the biggest threat, and then the fucking blue players always end up winning because they get away with setting up their game. It sucks. My character though, it just builds up so quickly. People immediately recognize me as a threat, and they're like, "We got to get him off the board." Oh, awesome. Welcome to the Magic the Gathering world. Get ready for some epic card battles and maybe a few high-stakes plays. Have you picked your favorite color yet? We should play sometimes. Just point the camera at the desk and stream it via Discord. That's a fun idea. I think that would be funny, but I don't really know the rules. I only played 2 times until now. Yeah, I can show you. I don't really remember them either. I haven't played since like 2021 maybe. So it's been like 4 years. Hey, stop it. Oh my gosh, she's just meowing like crazy today. Anyways, yeah, no, Magic the Gathering is a lot of fun, and I love Final Fantasy, so I'm loving these collabs. They also did a Fallout collab, and they also did, what else did they? Oh, they did a Spider-Man collab, and then, obviously the Lord of the Rings collab. They're doing a lot of them. It's called their, is it on here? It's like part of like a special series that they're doing, like called like Expanded Universe or something like that. They're like building a Magic the Gathering universe. It's sick. So we both need to learn again. Hell yeah. Miku collab? Are you just saying that as a joke, or are you saying that as like a statement of fact? Because if they're doing a Miku collab, that's insane. Anyways, I think that was the end. Yep, and we're now at Zen's update corner, and this is actually what the stream's going to be about. So we have a new project in production called Only Higher. It's a stoner parody of Only Up with Twitch integration. And we already have the bare bones ready. Like it's actually coming along really well. And I've only worked on it for 2 days so far. We added a movement system with ledge grappling, just like Only Up. And then we also added a Twitch system that can be enabled in the settings. You literally just go into the settings, and if you type anything into the Twitch channel bar, when you play the game, it'll automatically connect for you and implement everything on its own. It's really cool. And if you don't put anything in, then it just won't connect. So you don't have to worry about like issues with the game working, whether or not you have like Twitch connected. It's really cool. I'm pretty sure it's out. No way. Wait, hang on. Oh my god, what? What? Is this real? This is from magic.wizards.com. I think this is a legit post. That's crazy. Okay. That's very interesting. Dude, the Hatsune Miku thing is crazy because I've never really been into it, but people fucking go crazy about it. It's like a worldwide phenomenon. I really like the art. You've been missing out, mate. Here's a quick little clip from Only Higher. This is using Unity's built-in recorder, which is dog ass, so that's why it looks like really low quality and like fuzzy. For some reason, it's just got the worst recorder known to man. But as you can see, we have a ledge grappling system and a big old bong. You can jump off the bog and then climb onto this froggy chair. And then I put a Squid Game styled glass jump, which is really fun because it'll randomize it every single run, so you never know what it's going to be. And when it randomizes it, what it does is it turns one of so each glass pane has a trigger on it. One of them is a normal trigger, and a normal collider. They all have box colliders, and one is a normal collider, but the other one gets set to a trigger, so you would just go through it, and when you do, it breaks the glass. It's really cool. I got really lucky here. I just guessed all the right ones. You can see me jumping with joy. I was like, it's so nerve-wracking. So I'm really excited. This game is going to be a lot of fun. Hang on, I need to manually go to the next one. All right. Oops. So, pro tip of the day, protect your work. Like, seriously, protect your work. For example, when creating something special, always do what you can to protect it. Software designers especially are used by corporations to extract as many ideas and value as possible. Companies like NetEase can and will use you when it's convenient just to throw you away after they've extracted as much value from you as possible. Work for yourself and protect those creations. Now, obviously, everybody's like got a job. If you haven't made something that like brings in a ton of money, that's fine. Like that's not a very easy thing to do, and most people have to still clock into a job and like do that job. But in your free time, you should be working on things that you're passionate about, like your own little hobbies and your own creation. And you should put more value into that than anything else, because when you work for a company like NetEase or Microsoft or Blizzard, any of these big companies, they don't care about you. As soon as they get what they want, you're gone, dude. They don't care about devs. Devs are some of the most underappreciated people in any creation industry, other than maybe writers. And this also applies to writers. Protect your work, man. Because these companies are just trying to steal it from you. True. Or that's true. Always have a side project. Yeah. And if you're actually good at what you do it for yourself. And try to make that into your own, like, company. Your own IP. Don't only create things for NetEase. Don't only create things for EA or for Microsoft or for Amazon. Because as soon as they get what they want and they don't see any value in you anymore, you're out. They will drop you so quick. Anyways, the community highlight of the week is this video from Stefan that he posted about, where he made a I guess you'll see. It's a phallic object.
3D. Lately, I stayed in my comfort zone, only working on 2D projects.
Also, does this sound like AI to you guys, or what? Did Stefan AI his voice, or does he just sound like a robot?
And this year, I wanted to push myself. And 2D is always nice, but sometimes that 3D hits different. And I started this project last year, inspired by Vampire Survivor and Solo Leveling's Dungeons and Gates. The first step was installing Blender.
He sounds so stoic.
Yeah.
There's the
But I
eggplant.
ended up making a stylized anime character. And also some docks and this fish, as well as some other assets.
This
and
fish?
Then I transitioned to shaders, making this nice grass. Along with the foliage, we also made this pretty cool water.
Why does it sound so weird? The cuts, like the
Just don't look at the
foliage.
noodles, setting it up. I'm happy with the direction so far, and I also stream everything on Twitch. Check it out.
Stefan, I love you, but man, this was a weird, trippy video. Like, I swear, you sound like the Burger King foot lettuce guy. Like, what was that? Anyways, that is our, yeah, that's it. That's all of our slides. That is our show for the week. And then right after this, we're going to get into some game development on Only Higher. And it's going to be really fun. Every single time I fall down while testing it, I'm gonna smoke my dab pen. So we're going to get very lit today. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching YouTube. Goodbye. Bye, YouTube.